Somebody is salty that their wife is better at Magic the Gathering than they are. Hey there, and welcome back to Am I the Asshole? Magic the Gathering edition. Tonight we have another Reddit story. Am I the asshole for using a Niv Mizzet plus Curiosity combo? My husband taught me to play Magic the Gathering last year, and our main format is Commander. After messing around with cards for a year, I built a white-green Shalai, Trilesara Moon Dancer, depending on my mood, Commander deck. He has two decks, a Vampire deck and a Sen Triplets Commander deck, both obnoxious. So he encouraged me to make another Commander deck as well. At this time, Arena had its Commander format out, and I played against a Niv Mizzet deck. Red-blue are two other colors I like, and I knew we had Niv, so I built a Niv Mizzet Commander. My sister-in-law's husband also plays Magic the Gathering and told me about Curiosity, among a few other cards that could set off an infinite loop and most likely have me win the game. I got Curiosity and Ophidian Eye to add. I had another one, but removed it. I was able to use Curiosity once on my husband, and he got upset, calling it a cheap win. And when we visited my sister-in-law and played with her husband, they were giving me a hard time about it. I get it. It can take the fun out of the game a little, so I have made a rule for myself to only play it as a last resort to keep the game fun against others. But tonight I beat my husband with my Niv deck without drawing either card, and he still blamed it on the fact that I have them in my deck and he has to live in fear. Am I the asshole for having them in my deck? My husband's deck, specifically the Vampire deck, has some high synergy, and he can set off some combos that kill me. Niv is already hard to get out one time, let alone if I have to recast him with attacks. And I have a 1 out of 50 shot of drawing the card to set off. For the record, this past game where I beat him, he had control of my Niv. Oh, so she didn't have control of her commander? So whenever you draw a card, it deals 1 damage to a target creature or player. Then whenever an enchanted creature deals damage, you draw a card. I see how it works. Okay, it's just a win con. You can disrupt that. That is disruptable. She's an asshole for having a win con in her Magic the Gathering deck? That's what we're saying here?
The audacity!
You gotta run win cons in your decks, you guys. I do not want to sit here for hours while we all fiddle with our decks and play random cards with no win cons. I can't even wrap my head around why they're so salty with her. I can't. Like, their commander is so expensive. This is an enchantment aura, so it's 1 mana. Pretty cheap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 mana. 7 mana plus whatever other, like, card you have to cast. That's a lot of mana to be sitting here and saying it's too easy. I have to live in fear. You're an asshole. Are you kidding me? Somebody is salty that their wife is better at Magic the Gathering than they are, now that they've taught them how to play Magic the Gathering. And look, I get it. I taught my husband how to play Magic the Gathering, and now he's better at it than I am. Okay? It's so easy to go down that rabbit hole of jealousy. It is. Like, I understand. But trying to say that you're an asshole because you have a win con in your deck. They're complaining about a specific game where she didn't even control her commander and she won anyways, not with the combo that he doesn't like. And he's still mad. And she doesn't even like cast it every time. Like, she's forced herself to have rules so that she doesn't piss off her pod. I do that too, don't get me wrong, with my Siona deck and stuff. Like, I pause and I wait for my win con until the game has progressed more. You shouldn't have to do that to make sure that nobody gets mad at you. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, OP is not the asshole. Her husband is. Her playgroup is. They needed to chill. It's a combo. If she isn't even using it to win half the time, like, what's their problem? It is so disruptable. It is so disruptable. Play better removal. I don't know what to tell you.